We always tell couples that we call it mediation because counseling or therapy, at some point, you can start marinating it to the degree that you can't see a path forward. And so while we do acknowledge the past, we have to feel it in order to then deal and heal. You can't go forward if you stay in that place. So we, instead of sitting in that, let's explore the past, really the first session, we kind of understand a couple's history and then we move into, okay, what is the path forward? And we like to call it mediation instead of counseling because we don't want to give you a one-size-fits-all solution because not all marriages are one-size-fits-all.
Yeah.
There are certain standards that God has for marriage that all of us should adhere to, but the dynamics of your relationship are going to depend on many different variables, including your individual purpose, how that works in tandem with the purpose of your spouse, your personality, your extrovertedness, your introvertedness, the dynamics of your family, your traditions growing up, how many kids you have, how you're managing your responsibilities, and all of those things play a factor in the strategy that you choose. So I always say going into it, the strategy that you create is the strategy that you own. So it's not that we try to come in and say, you should do X, Y, and Z. We say, have you considered this? Are you willing to make these efforts here? What can you commit to? And let that couple determine what is the strategy that's going to work for them collectively, but also individually, and not putting undue pressure. This is what you hear your spouse saying that they need from you. But what is realistic? What are you actually willing to commit to? And let's start there because we can build from that place of honesty and not from a place of, which most spouses end up in, giving their spouse what they want to hear. To say, I know that this is what's going to make you quote unquote happy, so let me just say that I can commit to doing that and then end up letting you down in the long run. Well, how about we reset our expectations and let's reframe the conversation and really take personal ownership over what we are actually willing to bring to the table.